Hey, what is up? I just want to talk about a few things, but first, the gameplay. It's on Mirage. I used the AVP the most part, and the first half I did fairly good, ended up with a 21-5 score, and then it just broke apart. But you can see I was fairly happy, even though we lost. I was on the team with full Russians, so I'm fairly happy. But I wanted to talk about a few things. Mostly the one boom. I hope you see this. Please let me know if you do. Um, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below. I'm gonna come off as a butthurt CSGO player. That's not what I want to, but I think that's what's gonna happen. That's not important to me, honestly. You made a video with the most skilled FPS game out there. And you made it. You said that Battlefield was the most skill-based because you had to think about a lot of things at the same time. But now I'm gonna enlighten you. And one thing more, it's not your opinion. I respect your opinion. It's not that. It just seemed to me like you didn't know anything about Counterstrike. So here we go. First, there's a spray control on every weapon you basically have to learn. The AK, yeah, that's necessary, and the M4, you have to learn those two at least. I don't actually know how many weapons there are, but there's too many for you to not learn at least the AK and the M4 spray pattern. And then there's angles. If you want to hold the angle, you have to stand back a lot to get the upper hand. Because if you position yourself close to the corner, or the edge, or whatever you want to call it, and you can't see the opponent, he can see you. That's just how it works. So you have to think about that too, your position. Sidestep and pre-firing positions. Very powerful positions. You can learn where to hold your crosshair and then just step out, time your movement. So when you move backwards or back in cover again, just that split second, you can fire a precise shot and kill the enemy. And I don't know how to get around this, but there's so many what's it called, mind games in Counter-Strike. If you're in a 1v1 battle as a T, you have the time to rotate over to B, and you're on A. Do you want to do that? Do you think the CT guy are rotating over there too because he thinks you are going there? He thinks you are going over there to cut you out, or do you want to just sneak up on A? Do you want to just step a little bit so what's it called? So he can hear that you're going backwards over to B, but actually you're just turning around and sneaking up on A. Mind games. A lot of fucking mind games. Planting positions. This is very important. Where do you want to plant the bomb so you can defend from it very well? You can't just run in and plant it somewhere yeah, just plant it somewhere. You have to think about it, because if you don't think about it, you are putting yourself in a disadvantage, which is not that good. Yeah, holding bomb sets, that's pretty much, yeah, that was it too. And sounds in this game, it's really fucking important. I played one day where I hear one in C spawn and I'm on mid. I hear him rotating. I look over towards him, and I can hear if he goes towards my teammates or the other way. And I hear him flanking, and I just call, "Look behind you. There's one guy coming from behind," and that pretty much saved that round. So call outs and communicating with strangers. That's fucking important. If you can't communicate with strangers, you are fucked. Go home. You have to interact and uh, don't be a dick. That's pretty much it. If you can interact with strangers and don't be a dick and be short and clear in what you say, then you're gonna get a long way. You can't win if you don't try to cooperate. Like in this game, I had four Russians on my team. And that pretty much screwed us over because I couldn't understand. Well, they could understand each other. That helped us, but I couldn't understand them, and they couldn't understand me. So, well, we did okay. And then for an example with the AWP, AVP, in case where I come from. There's or the scout. You can flick with that. How you do your movement with that. How you're gonna peek, if you're gonna play it passively or aggressively, how you're gonna hold angles with the AVP. There's just so much. I know there's not attachment, but that just makes it more equal. It's more about in your skill, how you do it, than the game. You can't make the game give you an advantage. You have to give yourself an advantage in the way you play. And you can do that by managing your economy. As a team, you can't just buy every round and then your team saves. You have to buy as a team to win rounds. Are you gonna give up this round and save and then buy next round? Is it worth it? Or do you want to force off so you can win this round? There's a lot of fucking things to think about. So now, I hope you see this, the one boom. And if you want to tell me what you think, please just send me a message or something like that. I hope you see this. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. I'm just gonna think about that. Oh yeah, and I know it now. Please reconsider your opinion. Of course, it's still your opinion, and I respect that. I hope this didn't you didn't need a fire extinguisher. Sorry. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Please try to reconsider your opinion. If you're still gonna keep your opinion, fine, fair enough. I just felt like this had to get out there. Goodbye!